As part of our productivity series, let's answer the question of how do you drive organizational learning and continuous improvement in your organization? The way that we've gone about facilitating that and helping people drive organizational learning is through what we're calling our accelerated learning tool. And what we're trying to do with this tool is take experiences that you're having in your business or projects that you're working on and so on, and really trying to learn from those experiences and projects and make sure we're incorporating those learnings into all of your future work. And this is a derivative of a project post-mortem or a stage gate review that you might do in the projects world. And so the way that we're facilitating that continuous improvement and organizational learning for you is through our accelerated learning tool. And it's going to walk you through various categories and questions that facilitate your thinking around driving that improvement. So we first want to define a specific project or an element of a project that we want to conduct this accelerated learning exercise on. And the example that I'm going to use is for perhaps you've just led a workshop or a forum. So you've just led a workshop or a forum where perhaps you've gathered your global leads for a particular area together, and you conducted a 3-day workshop or forum. And so after that workshop and forum is completed, we want to look at and understand, hey, what worked really well? And we would then say, well, geez, the planning was fantastic. Everything around the logistics worked out really well. The speakers we had on day one were fantastic. And so on. And then we want to look at, well, what things could we have improved as well? And looking at things that didn't go so well. The wonderful part of using an exercise like this to look at things that didn't work out so well is it takes the confrontational aspect out of reviewing those things that didn't work well. The great part about using the accelerated learning tool for looking at what worked well and what can be improved is it takes all of the negativity out of the what can be improved, the what didn't work out so well. It takes all of the potential conflict that's going to arise around talking about the things that didn't work so well, because in this format, the reason that we're looking at those things is it's really about how do we improve for the next time. It's really about driving future improvement, and it's not really about, hey, let's look back and throw stones at the things that didn't work out so well. It's really about accelerating learning. It's not about being overly critical about what didn't work out so well. And so when you can get people into this conversation, you tend to get the truth about what didn't work out so well and what things could be improved. And perhaps, so as an example, back to our workshop forum, perhaps on day one when people showed up, the room wasn't set up properly. The interpreters that we brought along, they weren't prepared with the proper equipment for the get-go. And the food was inadequate, poorly prepared, and so on. And so we don't think we would want to use that venue again, based on that experience. And so we want to take, and obviously you're going to go through a lot longer list of what worked well and what could be improved going forward. And then you want to take all that material that you've just gathered, and say, geez, now knowing what we know, what could be improved going forward around this. And so this helps you develop strategies to improve on your next workshop or forum. So you define whatever those things would be. Use other venue, as I suggested, etc. And then once you have the list of these improvement strategies, we want to then translate that into specific action. So what things have to actually happen, what processes and internal tools and systems need to be improved based on all of those things, and specifically what are the actions, who's doing them, and when are they to be completed. And we end up with an action deck around this. And so we find that running people through this accelerated learning exercise really helps drive that continuous improvement and organizational learning. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Brad Pickering, President and Founder of Innovate Advisory, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.